Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Michal and today we're watching Breaking Bad Season 3 Episode 10. I'm really looking forward to see what kind of havoc Jesse is going to create because he is stealing crystal from Gus, and his plan is to sell it to the people who are with him in the program, and he is messing with some powerful people. More powerful than Tuco ever was, I think. Gus is now the head, you shouldn't mess with him. You definitely don't want to steal from him. But Jesse, I don't know if he thought about it. He's probably gonna get into a lot of trouble as always. And Walter will have to bail him out somehow, as he usually does. Sometimes Walter is the one who gets Jesse into the trouble and then he bails him out. Anyway, let's jump in. You can stay after the watch as well. I'm gonna have like a little discussion. I only understand things after I finish the watch. For the watch. Now we're gonna start watching. And let's see what kind of troubles Jesse gets himself into, because he always does. I remember the scene where Skylar sang that song to Holly. It was in Phoenix. It was in the episode Phoenix. I only wake up at like 8:30.
Surprised it doesn't make us do that.
Yeah, that's not the kind of job you want to report. That shot is awesome. I love it.
15 hours starts now.
The numbers don't add up. What?
I don't understand. These numbers, they just don't add up.
That's what I said.
Vestiges.
Yeah, vestiges.
I'm saying. Is he reconsidering Gus's offer, or is he sick of and tired of cooking meth? Because as someone like him who really loves chemistry, it's weird that he's acting like it's just another job that he has to wake up to and drive to. What a sneaky little bastard. Is the fly representing his conscience and him fighting with his conscience? I once killed a bee with just a fork. Bing! Because I got stung by a bee, and so to me they're the enemy. And they have flies all over the barrels. You're not a ninja, Walter. Is this gonna be like the episode where they got stuck in the desert, where it's just like, maybe now it's gonna be just him? Oh shit. Oh, Walter, be careful. I don't want you to die. I mean, not like that. Oh, shit! Walter! What a moron. What are you doing? I'm surprised you didn't break anything. Wait, was he there the entire night? Oh no. Is that a joint? Oh, that is sweet. He's keeping the filters. They used filters with Jane's lipstick.
I am moving around, all right? It's not
Then
working.
just yawn or something. Stop acting like such a baby. Something got into the lab.
So it's like not dangerous?
Not to us, particularly, no.
Not particularly.
Exactly what kind of contaminant are we dealing with here?
Fly.
Like one fly? Singular? What'd it do?
It got into the lab and I'm trying to get it out, okay? Understand?
When we say it's contamination, I mean, I'm thinking like an Ebola leak or something.
Ebola.
Yeah, it's a disease on the Discovery Channel.
Any fly cannot be in our lab. It's a problem.
Does a fly lay eggs?
This is a swatter. It happens to work quite well, thank you.
Uh-huh.
So why didn't you catch him already?
No cooking until this fly is dealt with. Have I been speaking to myself?
It's like he's trying to sabotage the entire process.
Where the hell is this fly?
He's around.
Did you know that there's a acceptable level of rat turds that can go into candy bars? You know, see what I'm trying.
What are you doing?
Oh,
Hey,
you know, little sodium hydroxide, shut the lid, no harm done, then we're golden.
it stays closed. That's an order.
You can't order shit. Freaking psycho!
You see
Okay.
it, right? You see it?
Okay, then catch it. Or maybe bang Walter's head.
Get it?
Yeah. Smack his head. He's gonna enjoy every second of it.
Make it count.
Hey, no, I'm gonna make it count, all right?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You like that? Huh? Hurts, huh? Ah, Jesus, seriously?
Where is it?
Oh, right there. Look.
This is a raisin.
Look, I definitely got it, man. All right?
It's in surround.
He's got some skills.
This fly is a major problem for us, and we need to destroy it and every trace of it. Failing that, we're dead.
I think he just wants to be dead. He's stalling time because he wants to die.
How about we go get some air?
Your answer to we're sliding headfirst into a massive crash.
Mr. White, all right, I understand that the fly is a serious thing. You know, maybe if we went and got some air, it would help us come up with a plan on how to catch it, then come back down here and subtract his ass.
Can't they use the giant tubes with the sucking thingy?
Oh, wait. Do you have your keys?
Yeah. Hey!
If you're not gonna help me, stay out of my way!
Say goodnight.
Bitch! Son of a... Damn it! Need some juice? Maybe? Knock yourself out. It's a real one. Yeah, like yours was working. It's got pheromones, all right? I got a bottle. We hang them up all over the place. You won't be able to resist.
What? How many did you put in there? Oh my God.
When I was coming up, it was just possum. You know, opossum makes it sound like he's Irish or something. I mean, why they gotta go changing? You could hear him going from like room to room. They play dead or whatever. It's just so lame.
Is there a discernible point to this story?
He finally got it, but my aunt, you know, she didn't believe it. Even gave it a name. It was, Scrabble.
Scrabble. That's a cute name.
It wasn't like her to be that way. The cancer had spread to her brain, and that was why. Meds, so she wasn't stressing all the time. After that, you know, she was a lot happier.
But Walter, he didn't become happier
I've been to my oncologist, Jesse,
after.
just last week.
And?
I'm still in remission.
Okay.
No end in sight.
That's great.
I mean, you're not a vampire. You can still die.
There was perfect moment, and it passed me right by. I had to have enough to leave them. That was the whole point. But it had to be before she found out. Skylar.
What, you saying you want to die?
I've lived too long. You want them to actually miss you. You know? There must exist certain words that would explain all of this, but with her, I just can't ever seem to find them. Before the fugue state, I didn't have enough money. It had to be after Holly was born. Definitely before the surgery. A damn second cell phone. I mean, how could it possibly?
He wanted to die a hero, sort of.
Ah, I know the moment. It was the night Jane died.
Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Uh-oh!
Actually, that was the night I brought you your money, remember?
I remember.
But afterward, I stopped at a bar.
I'm like a fly.
I never told you.
You went to a bar?
Wait. Is he gonna tell him now? Is he gonna tell him now? Oh my god.
But he turns out to be Jane's father.
Oh my god.
Donald Margolis.
Oh my god, is he gonna tell him now?
Jane's dad.
Think of the odds. Once I tried to calculate them, but they're astronomical.
Oh my god.
I told him that I had a daughter, and he told me he had one too.
I'm freaking out right now. I guess if he's ever gonna tell him, that would be the right time when he's
I took his advice.
he's filled with pills.
The universe is random. It's not inevitable. It's simple chaos.
You took his advice and... Come on!
That was the moment. That night. I should never have left home. Never gone to your house. Maybe things would have...
Oh, right, because he's the one who made her turn on her back.
And Skylar and Holly were in another room. I could hear them on the baby monitor.
The tear on his cheek. That is amazing.
He's not coming down.
My god, I was sure he was gonna tell him. Oh man, I'm so upset right now. What other chances are we gonna have for him to tell Jesse what he did?
I'm gonna get that bitch.
Oh my god, that is so dangerous. And Walter is not in... Oh, I would never do that. I got the chills.
Now, seriously, it's a bad idea.
I agree.
Just hold on to it.
He can't. You drugged him. Oh no. Be careful.
Jesse.
But he's not gonna hear him.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about Jane.
Me too.
I mean, I'm very sorry.
No, it's gonna
It's not your fault.
Oh shit. I'm very, very scared right now. How can he let Walter hold on to the ladder?
With a duffel bag full of cash. Like you said, both would have been dead within a week. I miss her though. God, I do.
We need to cook.
What about the contamination?
It's all contaminated.
Do it gently, very, very gently. No, he ran away. Oh. That is so good.
Yeah! Oh, zap! Somebody got got, yo!
I'm just, god damn it. I don't see any other way that he would tell Jesse unless he's on drugs.
That's half a pound. I said you're off by. Now, I'm not accusing you. But if they ever found out,
I didn't take shit.
I'm just saying that I won't be able to protect you.
Who's asking you to?
Yeah, now he's gonna sleep like a baby. Or maybe another fly would come. Yeah. It's like no matter what he does, he cannot shake this fly away. That was just a great episode. I got the chance to do some Googling about what a fly represents. And then my appreciation for this episode was even bigger. I'm gonna just, there are two things I found about a fly. One thing is actually something good. Fly symbolizes motivation. Its role being to push you forward until you achieve your goal. Awesome. The symbolism of a fly is also associated with wealth and abundance. Walter has both. Even in a harsh environment, fly triumphs over misery, managing to feed and breed. Okay, so this is all good. But I also wrote down other things. Fly can also represent anxiety, irritation, and guilt that eats you up inside. And then connect that with, the opener of the episode. It was extreme close-ups on the fly, and then we could hear in the background the lullaby that Skylar was singing. And if you noticed, I said that it was the lullaby that Skylar sang in the episode Phoenix, right? The episode where Jane dies. So it's all connected. It's Walter's guilt for what he did to Jane. Oh my God. And at the moment where he was almost about to tell Jesse, I was just so, oh my God. I cannot believe they do this to me. Why? I thought it was something that had to do with his conscience. Yeah, I guess in a sense it does. But yeah, I think it's mostly guilt that eats him up inside, and he talked about it. He told Jesse how much he's sorry for what he did, and poor Jesse has no idea. At the end, though, if we talk about it in a symbolic way, Jesse was the one who killed Walter's guilt, at least at that moment, or maybe the fly died in that scene at the end, where Jesse killed him, just because Walter fell asleep. Because as we saw, the fly came back in the last scene. So yeah, the guilt is not letting Walter go, and it shouldn't. What he did was, I mean, if I think about it rationally and not legally or emotionally, I understand why he did what he did, meaning he didn't do anything, basically, right? He just stood there and let Jane die. In the real world, obviously, this is something that you do have responsibility for. You would probably go to jail for it because it's a terrible case of neglect. That's the second episode that we have only Walter and Jesse, and it's really good. I think it's even, I don't know if it's better than the first one where they were stranded. But what I appreciate more about this episode is the message and the meaning, the hidden meaning, basically. The use of symbolism. Oh my God, and I thought I was gonna have... I feel the excitement I felt when he almost told him. When will he tell him? If not in this episode where he was high with the pills, then when? is the guilt gonna eat him up inside so much that he will just tell Jesse by choice and not because he's completely out of it? If only I could live until that moment. He's talking about the moment where he was at the house before he went out to the pub, and he heard Skylar and Holly through the monitor. So he's basically saying that moment would have been perfect if he had died. I guess so. If he had died before Jane died, before what he did to Jane, before he came over to Jesse's house when they were sleeping, shook Jesse, and made Jane turn over on her back. Let's use the word he used. He was much less contaminated before what happened to Jane. I think it was, for at least for most people, everything he did before, the people he killed, him and Jesse, I think it was way easier for people to justify, and you know, they were criminal as well, so those Domingo and Emilio. But she was when she was sober, she was just a good person, was trying to live life, you know, as she saw best. So yeah, I guess there is something to what he said. Yeah, and I guess if he had died then, it would have been perfect because he had this beautiful family. Skylar still was unaware of what's happening. They were this perfect family with the little perfect daughter, and Skylar was happy, and he was, I mean, when he was around Holly, he was happy. And if he had died, then Skylar would only have sweet memories of him. Let me know what you thought in the comments. I love this episode. If you're still here and you're not subscribed, then please subscribe and hit the bell. I upload Breaking Bad reactions every Sunday and Thursday. If you like this video, hit the like button. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.